Let's continue my player.
A player receives input from a coach.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. The Red Sox attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Spencer Turnbull gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the fours coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. Every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. Have it in ERA under.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Red Sox nothing. Tigers coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on. Now at the plate, Rob Farr. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. This one's down to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now batting, Rob Farr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Tigers have cut the gap to 3-2 now.
I hit it.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Leading off the inning, Rob Farr, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball into that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
Digging in, Jake Rogers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kenna is right there, one down. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bradley is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Travis Demerit. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. Now a long throw home. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. Digging in now, Rob Farr. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Digging in to try it again, Rob Farr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Both Sox are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Around first, digging for 2. Around second, looking for the cycle.
Right here.
And would you believe it? It's a triple to give him the cycle.
Attaboy, way to swing the bat. You smoked that thing.
Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. From the stretch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. Boston. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes... Trent Thornton, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Not shortstop, Lourdes.
Here's a high pop-up. Farr will wait on it. One gone. Next up for Detroit, Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. In order to go the time. Digging in once again, Rob Farr. First offering on its way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Leading off the inning, Rob Farr, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go on, go two.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Omar Narvaez. The 0-1 delivery. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short.
Run it out.
And that's out number 1. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope.
Batter number 8. Second baseman, Jonathan.
The 0-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Striding forward now is the DH, Harold Castro. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Gurriel has a play, and that ends the inning. Leave 1. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Sam Gaviglio wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year.
10 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 8. One's down to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over.
Come on, big guy.
Settling in now, Rob Farr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. So stepping in, Jake Rogers.
7. The catcher, number 34.
From the belt,
Jake
kicks and deals.
Rogers.
Pitch outside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there.
New inning set to get underway. Next for the Tigers, Rob Farr. He reached on a single in his first try. Driven nicely into the gap.
You got it, 2.
Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. And as you can see on the graphic, his total for the year places him 3rd best on this year's Tigers ball club. Ready now, Jake Rogers.
The batter. The catcher, Jake
The
Rogers.
1-2. Lofted in the air out
All
toward
right,
right
get
center.
halfway here.
And no one can corral that one. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now.
Number
Up,
15.
down, in and out, hard, off. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Hey, let her rip one time.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Into the box, Daz Cameron.
Up next for the Tigers, the right fielder, Daz.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McKinney's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done. Down 5-1.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. Here it comes on 0-2. Ground to third. To second for 1. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after. So striding forward now, Rob Farr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ryu looks in. Here's the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So yet another strong. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Toronto Blue Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Final line score. First for the victorious Bees, 8 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men.
We are under the lights. Ryan Borucki will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. So striding in, Jake Rogers, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. So it's 1st and 3rd with 2 away, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Standing in, Rob Farr.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Standing in, Rob Farr. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the belt, the pitch. Bullet back up the middle.
You're going, you're going.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. So coming to the plate, Rob Farr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit.
The throw into second. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Move it, move it,
Bends
move it,
down
move it.
and he barehands it. Got him.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
And he lays off, ball four. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Now at the plate, Daz Cameron. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Round hard, you're scoring.
Grichuk is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Right fielder, Randall.
Gets this one down. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Striding into the box, Rob Farr, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Drury gloves it. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Here we go now. Come on now. Hey, drive those guys. Here we go.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here.
Hey, no one better. Let's go.
This is line to left. Drury is there. Let's see if they test it. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over. A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Toronto used a
It's my first season in the big leagues.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days. There's a hard hit ground ball, pitcher not able to get a glove on it, hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Batting fifth.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Heading out towards shallow right. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Jake Rogers comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Jake Rogers.
Smoke toward third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Digging in, Nico Goodrum. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's gone 2 for 8. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rob Farr. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cabrera gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Come on, big guy. Oh, you got that one.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Scope.
Second baseman.
The 1-2. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1. Now at the plate, Jake Rogers.
The catcher, number 34. Jake Rogers.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Soft liner to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nico Goodrum. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready once again, Rob Farr. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Moreland. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2. Third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands. Digging in and looking for more, Rob Farr. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field, and it bangs off the monster. And the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Second base.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Rodriguez with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. At the plate, Jake Rogers. Now the 0-1. Grounded to first. Moreland is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around. It took that great start to another notch in the win column.
For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left.
MLB The Show's coverage of coming to the plate now, Rob Farr, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So now it's Mark Canha. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. An inning in the books, no score. Leading off the inning, Rob Farr, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
Now batter, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And he up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Farr has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Stepping up now, Rob Farr.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Harold Castro. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Striding in for Boston, Mark Canha. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The center fielder, Mark.
Mercer is there for it.
I got it.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Rob Farr. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. On the ground to third. Devers gloves it. Pedroia out. On to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the 1. Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Castro. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right, Verdugo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and Tigers lead 8-3 is today's final. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Nate Eovaldi earns win number 15 on the year.
For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left.
It's time for baseball. Brian Johnson, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. So digging in now, Jake Rogers, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. A line shot to third base, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Grounded to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. In now, Daz Cameron. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Soft grounder left side.
All right, hang on, hang on. Right here, right here.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Rob Farr.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field.
Come on, go.
But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
At the plate, Jake Rogers hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Bradley
right,
is
hold it
right
here, hold
there
it here.
as he takes it for the 2nd out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in, Kristen Stewart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Rob Farr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Has a look, now the pitch. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Over to first now, and he's out trying to scramble back. But they do grab the... Stepping into the box, Rob Farr. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Get out.
Line drive, base hit down the line.
Go.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Jake Rogers. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogaerts. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is... 6-2 the final total today. The Boston Red Sox put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 2. Good all season long.
And this will go down as an Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. To third. Is he going to get out of this? And he's safe. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rob Farr, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Josh Bell the next to hit. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's gone 3 for 8. One's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rob Farr. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated.
And hang on, he's out. Gun down, trying. Into the box now, Rob Farr. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive, but just foul.
No one better. Let's go.
Castro at second. Cabrera on at first with nobody out. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at 5-2 the final today. The Tigers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Matthew Boyd earned his 9th win. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Rob Farr looks to notch a hit in his 30th consecutive game. Next. Spencer Turnbull gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
First pitch on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Stepping into the box, Rob Farr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Riding in once again, Rob Farr. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now.
The next twin up, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 2. The 2-2. He's down to third. Scooped up. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Digging in, Rob Farr.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Now to the plate, Jake Rogers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out. Up next steps Kristen Stewart.
Number 15.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance. Daz Cameron, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 9-1 ball game. So credit him with an RBI, as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. It feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Detroit Tigers blasted 5 home runs en route to victory.
Tigers, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.0. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler.
The first baseman, Max Kepler.
Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Mental mistake, mental mistake.
Now at the plate, Rob Farr. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Lifted into center field. Cave is there. 2 gone. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now batting, Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Digging in, Rob Farr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
One time, right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Striding in, Jorge Polanco, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Round to third. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. 2 runs. Now in the box, Rob Farr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Dig. First here is going to do it, and the Twins have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 11-5, the final tally in this one. The Minnesota Twins with their 90th win, best in the division.
1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up. Next up for Detroit, Rob Farr, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Hey, let her rip one time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first.
So 1 away now in the Minnesota third, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. This one's down to third. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Hey, look at one
Digging in to try it again, Rob Farr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Rob Farr, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The weakly hit to third. He's got a hurt. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs. 7th inning ready to roll. Digging in now, Jorge Polanco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
All right, let's
Stepping
go now.
in,
Let's go.
Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
You see it, drive it. Let's go. Hey, get a good one here right now.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Gonzalez for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him. Matching my career best for a season. The difference is...
I'm having off 2 games.
We are under the lights, says the Shane Bieber gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Settling in now, Rob Farr. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman.
0-1, here's the pitch. This is popped up. Clement over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Jordy Mercer. Throw over to the bag, and they got him. Ready now, Rob Farr. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field, so he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Reined in.
Come on,
Hernandez at second. On to first as they get the double play. Here's Carlos Santana now. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Hey, here we go.
The 0-1 delivery. Gets this one down. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Next for the Tigers, Rob Farr. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. 2 down here in the 9th.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
Afternoon baseball. Stepping up to the plate, Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 3rd. And that's the first out. So striding forward now, Rob Farr. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Grounder down the line at 3rd. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at 3rd. He'll get it into 2nd. The throw pulls him off the bag. So he's into 2nd with a double here to kick off the 2nd inning. And you see there, he's currently in 2nd place on the Tigers in that category. Into the box, Jonathan Schoop, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Lindor battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. Striding forward now is the DH, Harold Castro. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And that's the second out. Up next steps Kristen Stewart as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. So striding in, Travis Demerit. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Delino DeShields.
On the ground to third. On to first, and the Tribe are held in check as the inning is over. Standing in, Rob Farr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped to third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
On the ground to third. One there. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Around the horn. Standing in, Rob Farr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make it.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory. And look on.
Anybody thinking Christmas songs? I am not. I'm doing more of this right now.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. Jake Odorizzi will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's
a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Number 15.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. Now at the plate, Travis Dumerit, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Hard hit to first. Gonzalez is up with it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits. So coming to the plate, Rob Farr. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
See it? Drive it right here.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Number 15.
Digging in, Kristen Stewart. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Demerit.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Striding into the box, Rob Farr. He singled his last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Rob Farr. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
The batter. Number 15.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Kristen Stewart, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. So it was a swinging strike 3. Kristen Stewart becomes the first out of the inning. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's Cameron Maben now.
Center fielder,
hey,
number 4.
Your turn right here.
Cameron Maben.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Harold Castro, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Ready once again, Miguel Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A bouncer up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's now 3-1.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there,
a knock to drive into for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.
Tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base.
We are under the lights as
Batting 8, the center fielder, Jake.
a pause and the 0-2. Squares and it's in the air, and the catch is made to end the inning. Some more of the color coming to the plate now. Rob Farr. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season, as the Tigers have knotted things up at 2 apiece.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rob Farr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. High in the air and deep to left center field. Center fielder going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. And the Tigers have taken a 3-2 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Roll, when it's cold.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the out. Hit hard to third. Fielded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Danger averted. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Rosario.
This one's down to third. Right to him. The throw pulls him off the bag. Digging in and looking for more, Rob Farr. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. At the plate, Rob Farr. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Scorched to third. Gonzalez is there.
Come on, come on, come on.
And there are 2 away now.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And it's a 4-3 finish in.
Okay, see?
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only at less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings. It's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Stepping up now, Rob Farr, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway. Has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So digging in now, Rob Farr comes into.
See it drive it, kid. See it drive it.
Liner toward right center. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to.
Hey, you can do it.
At the plate, Rob Farr, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Round it.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. In now, Rob Farr. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Comes set, the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Pick it up.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Comes set, the 0-1. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The tying run. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 4 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.
We are under the lights as at the plate, Rob Farr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Stepping in, Jake Rogers. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. From the stretch, the 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Tigers get 1. So next to the plate for the Royals, Anderson Miller. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in for 2. Soft liner to the left side, but an easy play over at third, and all set for the start of the 4th. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Rob Farr.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. So they're going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So stepping in, Brett Phillips, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 count. Here it is. Roughly on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. We played. All set for the start of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And the sixth inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Rob Farr. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Rob Farr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Detroit jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Here now is our
Nico Goodrum is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new short. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Detroit slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. We are under the lights this. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. And it should check out his righty-lefty splits. No surprise. Better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Goodrum waits on it.
No, I got it. Mine.
And that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Royals. Into the box now. Rob Farr swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Popped him up. McBroom is there. 1 down. Into the box now. Alex Gordon looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Gordon.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rob Farr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. On a line to shortstop. Quick throw to first. Not in time to get the runner. Brett Phillips will bat next. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. The 0-1 off. Slow little grounder left side. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of. 2 hits. In is Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Leading off the inning, Rob Farr, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game. But
so a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Rob Farr, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Gone! And that two-run home run delivers an 8th-inning lead. So a two-run homer down the line in left as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Let's just try to make it contact.
We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here. Red means stop. Also, do not go.
Because your ass means, you know. Yeah, Edwin.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Kyle Funkhauser gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. Walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out of the short end of this one.
And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely. Coming to the plate now, Jordy Mercer, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The set and the 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peralta is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So, and next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Rob Farr. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Stepping into the box, Rob Farr. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Garcia is underneath this one, and very quickly one gone. Digging in, Rob Farr, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better right now.
He's set. The 0-1. Fouled away. Castro over at second. Navarez at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit in the air to center field.
Let's go, let's go, go. You're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Base. Now to the plate, Rob Farr. We'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Moncada fields it cleanly, and there's one away. So with one away, let's get ready now for the White Sox. Tim Anderson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Anderson.
To third. 5. There's one. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Striding in once again, Rob Farr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. To Encarnacion, who's got it, and that. Ready for another chance? Rob Farr. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lined into right, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he is in there.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
15.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Robert is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 2 runs.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's ends is a 3-0 shutout win. The Detroit Tigers.
Of course, the Tigers don't make the play.
An early winter check-in. New to the majors, this player's offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent moves on from that topic. A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.
Hey guys, this is gonna be the last game until
afternoon baseball. Now at the plate, Rob Farr, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Baseman,
There's a drive out toward the alley in right center.
Round it, round it, round it, round it.
Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, K.J. Harrison.
K.J. Harrison.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season to start. Track the ball all the way.
Bottom of the third now. Digging in, Rob Farr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. LeMahieu's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Striding in, Rob Farr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center as this lead swells to 7-0. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting it.
Jeimer Candelario is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
Okay, guys, that's it.